Thanks a bunch. Well, we had this great hackathon. If you don't know what a hackathon is, this was the first annual DevSummit Hackathon, which meant that there were 24 hours and 4 teams that were trying to compete to make the best use of ArcGIS platform data and also City of Riverside data and put them into a unique web or mobile app. We had 4 judges, and the judging criteria was on the innovation of the web or mobile app, the user experience of it, so how did it feel, what was it like to use, and also, lastly, the potential to affect the real world in some way. The entries were very interesting to us and definitely not what we expected that somebody could build in 24 hours. So I'd like to go over the 3 winners. Actually, the 3 winners are, first place is Animal Spotter. And they created an app which you will see up on stage in a couple minutes. Second place was the Social Emergency System, which allowed people to easily say from a mobile device something that they needed in case of an emergency, or that they had something that somebody could get, and also geolocated them. Third place was Safe Cycling. This was an app that allowed people to actually click on road segments that they could bike along their bike route and actually determine whether they were safe or not to ride on. And collectively, everybody would be able to add to these road segments and build up a safe cycle path for a city over time. So with that said, I'd like to introduce the first place winners of the hackathon, Animal Spotter. Thanks so much.
You guys ready? Okay, so how many of you have ever used your cell phone to navigate yourself somewhere? Anybody? All right. How many of you, while you were navigating, saw an animal? You know, a deer or something on the side of the road? Probably just as many people. Awesome. So what we did is we took that routing and navigation to a new level. So we had to use the location API to figure out, where we're going. We used the routing API to get us there. And you can see on the screen here we're routing. But what's unique about our application is as you're going along and you see, hey, there's an animal on the side of the road, now I can say, you know what, I'm going to let other people know about that so that I can save that animal, I can save maybe another person, but I can make that difference. And so I can simply click on the screen and add an animal there. So we save that to a hosted feature service, and then we do a little drive time polygon so that we can alert other people as they come into that area. But it doesn't end there. I could also make a phone call to my local government and say, hey, there's a slough of bears, which by the way is like a pack, coming down the mountain. And I need to alert people about it. And so using the operations dashboard, I can very easily, as a city government person, put that on the screen and get that bear to pop up. So now, as we're driving on down the road, we see that we have the other polygon there ready for us. And so we treat it a little bit like a geofence, right? And as we're driving along, we'll pop right into that, and it's going to let us know. So with any luck, we'll get a little ding if our audiovisual system is working. And cue the ding. All right. And so that's Animal Spotter. So we took all of these different... Thanks, guys. So we took all of these Esri APIs, everything from location and routing, hosted feature services, drive time polygons. We tied them all together into a couple of different apps here. Mara wrote the phone app here, and Ryan built the operations dashboard plugin, and I glued it all together on the back end. And 20 hours later, we have what you see on screen. And that's basically it. So thanks, guys.